Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and today we are planning in my big happy planner for the week of June 3rd through June 9th. I have Happy Planner and Bug Robin's Blooming with Pride sticker book, and I wanted to kick off June with these stickers for Pride Month. So there's a lot of really fun bright colors in here. And so what I decided to do, I've not done this in ages, is pull up wax paper. If you have not seen this trick, it is a trick as old as time in the planning community, but I haven't done it in a very long time, where you can go through a sticker book and pull out stickers and put them on the wax paper so that you can have everything kind of out in front of you. And it's a really good way to also help reduce some of the adhesive that's on the sticker, which ends up making them easier to move. So the reason that I wanted to pull it out this time, I actually think I need to take my sweatshirt off. I put on a sweatshirt to take out the trash, and now I'm like all of a sudden super warm because I'm drinking hot coffee. So, okay, better. Arms are free. I'm not as warm. There are certain types of florals in here, and I wanted to see if maybe I could try to stick with the same style floral, but I don't actually know if I'm going to. So what I'd like to do is take out some of these, and we're just gonna put these down. And then, of course, I want Spread Love, Not Hate as well. And then we may combine them. I like the Love You Bestie. So we're just gonna pull out stickers that I know I wanna use. I also really like the bees, so I think I'm just gonna pull out this whole page because I think it would be fun to use all the bees. And then we're gonna take these big florals off as well. And I was waiting for this package to arrive so that I could do this spread, because as soon as I saw the sticker book, I knew that I wanted to use these. And then we've got these little ones too. The other thing too is, as you have like a big sheet of wax paper, you start to see how much you've actually taken out. I love, oh wait, I wanted to pull these out. I love We Are Never Finished Becoming Who We Are. I also love Tell Your Story and Say Gay. Stay True to You, I haven't used yet. And even All Feelings Are Okay. We're just pulling out all the stops today. And then we also have these, which I wanted to bring these in. So I feel like we've probably pulled out enough, right? It's time to just start putting the things down. Okay, we're gonna do it. I know, I hear you. All right, now, because this is a big happy planner, some of these stickers are going to not be sized perfectly for the big, but here's something you can do. On the side here, I know that I want to put one of these sidebar boxes, but because it's a sidebar for a classic, we are going to add a little something to it and just do a little bit of a layering effect there, which I think is fun. And then let's take this big floral and my white pen. Of course, I just cleaned my desk, so nothing is out. None of my supplies that I need are out, but we're gonna cover up the note. And we're just gonna bring this in right over here. And these are dark enough that I didn't even need to cover up that line, and then go from there. Okay, I like We Are Never Finished Becoming Who You Are, but I think that I want to bring in more of these. I feel like these stickers are going to be sort of what ties this all together. I feel like I should have taken a long one instead of two shorter ones, but we're just gonna go with it. And then we just need to trim there and take We Are Never Finished Becoming Who We Are. And then also take a bee. Oops. Gotta figure out the best way to do this. Wait, I just realized because I have this over here, I think we're gonna move this because then I wouldn't have had space to make these two as functional as I'd want them. So this bee is gonna go here, so it's kind of like on the flower, and then it'll just go like that, which I think is cute. Now, of course, one thing I do always need in my planner, my big especially, is my checklist stencil. So we're going to make my checklist lines here. And then I also know that I want to put them here because I don't have room at the bottom. And this is one of those things that I like to do every day. And this is going to be a busy week. I can feel it with all the plans and stuff that are coming up. So Tuesday, I have a Zoom. We have a Patreon Zoom on Wednesday. I need to double check the date because I'm all of a sudden realizing I may have screwed up my schedule a little bit, but I'll figure it out. One day this week. Oh no, I think it's next week. Never mind. I'm fine. So Tuesday is a Zoom. Monday, I believe that a family friend is coming to visit. If that plan sticks, it's my mom's best friend who is also like a second mother to me. And I haven't seen her in over a year and she hasn't seen my house yet. So I asked her if she wanted to come visit. So I think that's Monday. Tuesday, like I said, is a Patreon Zoom. Wednesday, at this point, I don't know if I have anything on Wednesday. Thursday, Knit Plan Jess is coming to visit. Friday, my friends are moving, or Saturday they're moving, but at some point during the weekend, I will be helping them move. So it's going to be a busy week, but a good one. I feel like I moved this down because of header boxes that I normally include. And I don't think this sticker book has any. Oh, it does. We've got some little header boxes. We can use these. Perfect. That worked out well. And we have enough for the whole week. Okay, let's jump back to these because I pulled a lot of these out, and if I forget to use them, we're gonna have a problem. So we're going to take Happy to Be Me, and I think that this one can go right over here, and maybe we bring in another bee since I took out so many. I'm trying to see how these go. I wonder if this one would work here. So if I put this here, and I'm actually putting it kind of over because I like how that line sort of goes with it. And then we can put this here and we'll cover up this bit of the line so that the line doesn't go through it. That's cute. And then the checklist for this one is going to go down here on the bottom. And while we're here, we can take another header box, put this over here. I'd like to bring in one of these quotes. I don't want it to go over the bee though. We're just gonna kind of put it there. I feel like the amount of colors that are in this sticker book sort of gives me permission to play around a little bit than I might normally, and I like that. And then this is gonna go right here. Okay, cute. Now let's do a checklist over here. And I think that let's see, what color could I do over here? Let's take the blue one, but before I put that down, I think I may want to bring more of this in. I gotta find it. Here we go. Or I could put this in other places. It doesn't have to be where it was on that page. Like I could go kind of down here with it. Oh, we never cut that one. Okay, well, I gotta do that. Too many things happening at once. Let's get my knife out. Cut here. This may be a little harder to pull up now that it's been down for a bit, but we'll try. There we go. Okay, got that. And then this part, I probably should have just cut this while I was putting it down instead of waiting. And pulling it up with my tweezers is usually easier. There we go. Okay, we need, I don't know if I want to do a quote or we're going to probably do boxes over here. So let's take a box. We're going to do another today. I like this kind of double stacking sort of situation. So let's do the yellow with this. And we're going to put this down here. And then this over it. Now going back to my wax paper, I want to bring in a quote, stay true to you. And we have this right here, so I don't want it there. But I do want to bring in another floral here. So this is where you can always kind of go outside of the box a little bit, because like I did with the bee and I did it over here, because there's no rule that says that you have to stick within the sections. Okay, where do we want to put my next checklist? I think that we can maybe put it over here. I haven't done any boxes down at the bottom, so I'd like to do that. Although what I'm also realizing is when I put a box down at the bottom, this was me not really planning ahead. I still want to put a double box, but maybe we'll put a double box somewhere else as a result. So let's look for the header boxes again. I tend to struggle with new sticker books, but I actually don't think I'm struggling with this one. I think it's coming together really nicely. Oh, header box. No, I don't want blue because we just did blue. So we're going to take red. This one has to go up a little bit higher because this is higher because of the sticker strip. Oh my goodness, I forgot what I was saying. And we're gonna bring in another today sticker. And this time we'll go back to the bottom and put this here. And then at the top, we can bring in, have a gay day. This can go right here. Oh, we've got to go back to our bumblebees. We haven't even used them on this side. So let's see where these might fit. This one, I think maybe this one can work here. Kind of how I did it on Wednesday. Actually, I don't know that that's going to fit the way I think it is. It might have to be something. Is this the same size? It is. You know what? We can go over. Why not? Why not? Kind of setting my own rules here. Oh wait, that should have been more to the left. Well, I guess we're just doing it this way. And then we can bring in maybe something else over here, like a little bit more of a flower. Like that. And that kind of extends it. I feel like that looks cute. Okay. Checklist for Saturday is going to go right over here. And then I do want to do something to kind of help fill in that gap up top. So we're going to do spread love, not hate. And then we want a double box. I like all the double boxes. I wanted to do purple to kind of bring in the sidebar a little bit. And this will actually work really nicely because of going over with like this space. Normally I would cover up the line here, but I don't need to with this because we already have the grid. So I feel like that takes care of it. And then we are going to do another checklist. I think that I'm putting this stencil down crooked. All right, so we need header boxes. Let's take blue, or let's do yellow here and pink here. Now going back to my bees, I really like this quote, "Be proud of who you are no matter what." Make sure that we're still filming. And we're gonna put this right here. And then we definitely need another bee. So this bee. Having trouble pulling this one up. This bee is gonna go right here. We're gonna lose a little bit of the edge. Where's my scissor? It's the problem with cleaning my desk. That's why I don't. No, I'm just kidding, I do. Because when it's not clean, I lose things under piles. We need another box for Saturday. What color do I want to use here? We could use, have we used that bright blue? No, I really like this bright blue. And because it's in the flowers, I feel like we could do it really pretty here. Before I put that down though, I want to look and see what else I have over here. I like all feelings are okay, but I'm not going to necessarily have room to do all of this the way I want to unless I sort of switch things up. So we're going to do it this way. And then let's do tell your story. And we need one more box. So maybe we can take this light blue and do it like this way. All right, so definitely, we should move this so that you don't lose the bee line. This definitely shows like a different way to kind of put stickers down. This is not in the middle, this is up top, this is over here, this kind of goes all around. But I feel like it's in a really fun and unique way, and I'm not overwhelmed by it. A lot of times with color and going outside the lines, I'm overwhelmed. And look, I didn't even use all the stickers that I put in here. I mean, we do have these little ones that I used over here. So if I wanted to, we could put them in right here just to add a little something. But I love how this came out and I'm really excited about it. So I'll link the sticker book in the description of the video. If you haven't checked out the Blooming with Pride collection, which again is a collab with Bug Robins, I would definitely go check that out. And I think that's a wrap. So thanks so much for watching. I appreciate your support and I will see you next time.